Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good Monday morning, Utah. Time is currently 6:18. We'll begin with your weather headlines, which include us being a little unsettled as we go through the first half of this week. And we'll see more in the way of roller coaster temperatures. Today we'll be at the top of the roller coaster. We'll ease down as we go into our Tuesday and Wednesday. And between today and Wednesday, there will be at least a chance for a few spotty showers and even a few thunderstorms. And then by the end of this week, we'll be looking at calmer skies and warming temperatures. So we're still on that Utah spring weather roller coaster, as I like to call it. But as we go through the first half of the day, things stay relatively quiet outside of a few showers that we currently have in the high country, mainly situated in the Wasatch back. Some of this isn't actually even reaching the ground, but if you're going to be traveling, say, between Heber all the way up towards Hennifer, you might want to factor in some extra time out there just in case, as you might encounter some wet streets. In the meantime, as you make your way down to southern Utah, it's as clear as you would like. The view from Cedar City with our Southern Utah University camera network, with that temperature sitting at 45 degrees, a really pleasant start to this early Monday morning, and we're getting pretty close to our official sunrise time, which is in about 10 minutes for Salt Lake. Here's the current view from Powder Mountain, and you can see some of those showers off in the distance. Still a really pretty sunrise, though, with temperatures mainly sitting in the 30s and 40s, while Salt Lake and St. George are waking up with temperatures in the low 50s. Your out the door forecast along the Wasatch Front, we should be in the low 50s by 9 o'clock this morning under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures warming up rather nicely as we head towards your lunch hour. Low to mid 60s along the Wasatch Front, and temperatures eventually topping out in the upper 60s. I do think that we could hit 70 degrees in Salt Lake City, but from the second half this afternoon into this evening, there will be the chance for isolated showers and a few rumbles of thunder as a cold front moves across the northern half of the state. We'll talk more about that in just 1 second, but first we'll talk about our daytime highs today and our overnight lows tonight, where our daytime highs across the state will be a little bit above where they should be for this time of year. Across northern Utah outside of Salt Lake, we'll mainly see a mix of 50s and 60s, mainly a mix of 60s and 70s as you make your way into central and southern Utah, while St. George will lead the way, coming in with a daytime high of 82. We'll get to 67 degrees in Ogden, 64 degrees in Heber, and we'll see daytime highs in the mid to upper 60s throughout the Uinta Basin. In central Utah, daytime highs mainly in the 60s and 70s here under partly cloudy skies. We could see a few showers stretch as far south as I-70. However, by the time you make your way south of I-70, it's just mostly sunny skies for today with highs in those 60s and 70s, with St. George, as mentioned, leading the way at 82. 79 for Lake Powell, 70 degrees in Escalante, 77 for Hanksville, and we'll see a daytime high of 63 degrees in Monticello. We'll begin the Futurecast, and we'll start this at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Futurecast showing just a few spotty showers out there as we make our way just past our lunch hour, with that chance increasing from the second half of the afternoon into the evening. As this cold front starts to move across the northern half of the state, the best chance of wet weather will be in the high terrain. However, there will still be at least a decent chance in our valleys, again, from the second half this afternoon into the evening. By the overnight hours, we're looking at mostly dry skies. We'll see mainly a mix of sun and clouds for our Tuesday. And then from Tuesday night into Wednesday, our next weak front moves into the northern half of the state. This will result in more potential for wet weather, again, mainly favoring the high terrain, as our daytime highs will be easing down just that a little bit more. For today, just slightly above average in Salt Lake by getting to around 70 degrees when the average high is 66. Then you can see those temperatures dropping between Tuesday and Wednesday, with Wednesday likely being the coolest day, with daytime highs likely topping out in the middle 50s. Then Thursday into Friday, temperatures will be warming right back up, as we'll be checking in with mostly dry conditions. So in northern Utah, it's a little bit of a roller coaster. It won't be as magnified if you make your way down south. And in fact, in St. George, the next several days looks like we'll just see fantastic weather across the southwest desert, where we'll be in the low to mid 80s the next few days in St. George under mostly sunny skies, maybe briefly dropping to the mid 70s on Thursday, all to see those daytime highs return to the 80s by Friday and through this weekend as we continue with mostly dry conditions. Along the Wasatch Front, isolated showers and thunderstorms possible later today. A little bit cooler and breezy for our Tuesday, then we will bring back that slight chance on Wednesday to close out the work week and move into this upcoming weekend. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with highs returning to the 70s by this weekend.